What up, Laker family? It's your boy DTLF back for another post-game recap as the Lakers unfortunately get eliminated from Summer League as they fall to Memphis 100-69, and the number is fitting because we got screwed backwards on this one, man. But I'll tell you, it started from the beginning. Lakers came out no energy. That starting lineup just wasn't it. The small ball, man, really screwed us over. Coach didn't call the timeout until we were down 12, but it is Summer League. That's the only positive thing. Still, the Lakers get eliminated from tournament contention, and nobody really stood out like that. Matter of fact, there was one player, but numbers-wise, he didn't really stand out. Colin Castleton ended up with 11 points, 8 rebounds, and an assist. 14 for Swider, but 0 defense. I repeat, 0 defense. And actually, the one player where I was asking myself, why didn't they play this guy earlier, in the Summer League, was LJ Figueroa, who actually had the dunk of the Summer League. Literally, like he caught that from the sky and brought it down with thunder. LJ went ham there in the second half when they finally decided to play him. He ends up with 15 points on 7 for 10 shooting. He was sensational. I actually think I extend this kid a training camp invite. I liked this fight, even though we were down. I liked his hustle. I liked the way he didn't take no crap from nobody. And I definitely liked the way he played his heart out. So I liked him a lot. He caught my eye. And I'm at least giving him a training camp invite. At worst, he gets a South Bay Laker invite, man. But this kid, he came out here and actually brought some excitement to a game that was dead on site, right, as soon as we started it. So, again, shout out to LJ Figueroa for making this torturous game worthwhile watching. That dunk right there was worth it by itself. I mean, this dude, he kept going higher and higher. He climbed the ladder on that one. And he was fired up because Kenny Lofton Jr., old fat boy, was talking smack. Rightfully so. His team was whooping. And it was really nice, man. It was really nice to see some fight in a young buck like that. My guy said facts. Like Fig has to play like this is early. Terrible decision. Listen. The rotations again remind me of Darvin Ham. We went with the small ball and we got cooked. We started off right away in the paint. It was a bad sign. We didn't make adjustments. I don't know what's wrong with this coaching staff, man. They're in snail mode when it comes to that. But bottom line is, I'll say overall we had a good summer league. We found out who are the keepers and who are the ones you potentially throw two ways at. To be honest with you, as much as I like Alex Fudge, I think the heart and determination that LJ showed here in these final minutes, I give him the three-way over. Believe it or not, like that's the type of fight you're looking for. That's the type of dog you're looking for to make a career in the league. Yeah, you want somebody that feisty, that young. And that athletic, my goodness, man, this guy was skying for those rebounds. So it was nice to see. But bottom line is, yeah, Lakers do take a L. Obviously, Sir Castleton stood out to me. Listen, we dearly missed Maximus Prime, all right? Max Christie was missed. You can really see the way, we missed him tonight, both on the defensive and offensive end. We couldn't generate off. We only had like 20-something points in the first half. Thank God we finished with 59 because it was almost laughable how bad it was. But overall, man, it was a terrible game by the Lakers, and I think they were so focused on trying to whoop that they forgot how to play. Right? They left their game back, and again, the coaching staff was terrible throughout summer league. So hopefully this doesn't leak over to the regular season. I know it's different coaching staff that was coaching, but still, they're all a part of the unit. So got to make sure that this small ball stuff doesn't leak over because we got plenty of size, right, moving into next season. My guy said Hood really needs to work on his shot and drives, looking like Western Conference Finals D-Lo. He's a rookie. He'll be straight, man. I'm sure the coaching staff and, again, Phil Handy will work with him. I like what I saw overall from the young man. He's not the most athletic guy, but he's crafty and he's strong. Those are two things that are going to work really well for him. That's at least from what I could see, right? Now, it is Phone Call Friday, and I did promise you guys to take a couple of calls. I have to leave at the 30-minute mark, but I will take a couple so you guys can give me your final thoughts. A couple of video chat calls. And, of course, you have to have a video cam in order to come on the live stream. So there's the link right there on the screen. For those of you that do want to chop it up a little bit about Summer League, give me your thoughts on who you guys liked, who you guys hated, and all of the above. Let's see here. Team Miss Christie, confidence gone without him. It just shows you how serious Chris Diaz and how good he can be for us moving forward. Like this dude is, I think he's going to prove he's going to be a rotational player for us. Of course, he has to take that play style to preseason training camp, all of that, and it needs to continue to develop, right? But he looked great, and we didn't even look like a team without him. Like he was such a huge part of the offense and the defense, and his playmaking was awesome as well. He had plenty of games where he had over 5 assists, so we desperately missed him, and he was obviously another firepower option out there. So we were our best player down, and I'll give credit to Memphis. They played really hard. They knocked down all the shots, which usually happens when a team faces the Lakers. But overall, we just didn't have it today. Right off the bat, we came out and we were missing every shot. There was a lid on the basket. Even Castleton didn't look that great today, but it's all right. Overall, it was a solid summer league. We won the offseason. We did really solid in the summer league, and now we hope to carry this momentum into training camp. Still, there's a lot to cover this summer because obviously I'm going to be breaking down the new fits of the players that are coming in. I'll be breaking down, what I saw from summer league tonight. I might drop a video tomorrow morning on, breaking it down with this game. And as well as obviously there's still some free agent roster spots available, right? 2 more. So what should we do with that? And we'll be breaking down the rumors as we move it along here. My guy said, don't think we've ever had a fast point guard like Fox for a while. Well, we had Russell Westbrook, but that didn't really work out. We also had Dennis Schroeder, but it's like you get something and you lose something, right? The IQ was low with Westbrook, all the speed in the world, but no IQ, just out of control. But I understand what you're saying. Like a under control, speedy, shifty point guard would be nice to have. But you usually have to have a high draft pick to land those guys, right? You usually have to be in the lottery to get those type of guards. There was one in the draft this year, right? And he went to the Portland Trailblazers. So that's why I think you're talking about. Scoot Henderson is the type of guard you're looking. But it's all good. Listen, Hood Schifino to me is going to be a solid ball player. I can't wait to see him develop. Remember, people were having knee-jerk reactions about Max Christie when we drafted him. They were like, oh, we should have drafted this guy or that guy, and he was a second-round pick. Of course, there's going to be some criticism with the 17th overall pick because he was higher, right? But still, just give him time to develop. I like a lot of the things I see in the kid. He's fearless. I like the way he attacks the rim. Obviously, he's not getting the calls right now. He's a rookie, but he got fouled a couple of times going to the basket. Then on top of that, he's a floor general. He makes solid passes. His jump shot form looks nice, even though, again, he didn't really hit tonight. He hit a couple, but he missed more than he made. That's okay. This is why Summer League is for. This is where you learn. And hopefully we see an improvement like we did with Max. Remember, Max was unplayable last Summer League. And then regular season started, and he got some PT and actually started showing out, knocking down threes and playing some really solid defense. So there is a chance that, from here till, the next 2 months, we see some sort of growth. And Jaylen, I definitely give this coaching staff and the front office the benefit of the doubt. They've drafted extremely well. Again, if anybody wants to come on live and chop it up with your boy, the link is on the screen, man. I got my guy Prince joining the chat. All right, man. Glad to have him on board. Let me put on my headphones, bro, so I can hear you well. I know you wanted to talk to your boy. Here we go. What's up?
Hey, Dan, how are you?
Pretty good, man. Pretty good to talk to me. How you feeling about the Summer League? What you call
When I was watching earlier. It's quite frustrating because of how the game played.
Right.
But yeah, it's at the end of the day, it's summer league. All you need is to see these guys develop their skills. And well, I'm happy because I see Max Lewis with a dunk, poster dunk.
Oh, that was nice.
Who's that kid again? Figueroa.
LJ
That,
Figueroa, yeah.
okay, yeah, that actually kept the game like I'm happy with the game because of that, because of those dunks. But
The
yeah,
highlights, right?
man.
They were exciting for sure,
Yeah,
man. The highlights were exciting. I like the passion that kid LJ brought. Like he wasn't on my radar before, but sometimes all it takes is a little bit. So I wouldn't even be shocked
yeah,
if some team, sends him a training camp invite, even if it's not the Lakers, just based off of that, because he showed some dog in him, and that's what you're looking for sometimes, right? Even more than skill, you're looking for some fight in these guys, and he didn't give up even though we're down 20. Was there anybody else that caught your eye this summer league, man, that you think the Lakers should maybe extend the two-way contract to, or maybe even more?
For two-way contracts, if we will have 3 slots, let's say they fill in 15 roster spots, and then they gain three two-way contracts. I am gonna give it to Hodge, Castleton, if he's not converted into a regular roster spot, and then who's that other guy, Fudge?
Yes,
Yeah,
Demo
those are
Hodge.
three bets. Yeah,
I like that. I like that, man. I think those guys currently do have a two-way roster spot. So that's interesting. What'd you think of Alex Fudge? Did you like him, or is he still too raw? Like, what did you think of Alex Fudge, the 6'9" power forward, very athletic, blocked a couple of shots this summer league, but really didn't score much. Didn't really score much.
well, I like him. He's a hustle guy, and I think he's too raw.
Yeah,
And giving him a two-way spot would actually develop him well.
right. Okay.
Because we lack those kind of wings like hustle guys working hard. Even though they're not scoring well or they're
Yeah.
not scoring that much, but I like the hustle. I love hustle players.
Oh, me too, man. Me too. Definitely love the energy that LJ brought tonight. As a matter of fact, they were making a little run when they were playing through him. So that's always fun, man. The athleticism, the hustle,
Yeah.
always entertaining. Any questions you have for me or any free agents you think we can acquire, man? Go ahead and let me know.
I'm just gonna say I get frustrated with this game because I think they played Cole Swider at the center at some point in the first half,
Yeah,
if I'm
yeah,
not
that's
mistaken.
always frustrated for sure.
It's frustrating, man. That guy cannot guard anything, and his shots are not falling tonight, so it made it worse. And in terms of free agent, yeah, I really hope Christian Wood or we can grab Christian Wood
Right.
for the one of the roster spots, and then another big. If we can grab Biombo or both of them, why not? Yeah, why not, right?
That's right. That's right. I mean, we got two open roster slots. I'd love it if one of them went to Christian Wood. Do you like Biombo as well? What do you think of Bismack Biombo?
Uh, yeah, as I said, I love hustle guys, and I think he can bring that to the team. He rebounds and he defends well. So yeah, any one of Wood or Biombo will be great. But yeah, again, as I said, if we can grab a both, why not?
Yeah, I agree with you, man. It'll be interesting to see what happens over the next coming days. I think once summer league ends and guys start grabbing up roster spots, there's gonna be more of a sense of urgency to fill up the final roster spots, man. So let's see what the Lakers do there. Final question, bro. What time is it right now where you're at?
It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon or
Oh,
no,
okay.
noon
Okay.
time. Yeah,
So it's a good time for you, huh? I hear
yeah,
the family in the background, so that's what's up, man. Shout out to you guys, man. Thank you
yeah.
so much.
It's my wife right there. She's doing the
Hey,
household chores there.
shout out to the wifey, man, the family. Always nice talking to you, brother. Thank you so much for tapping in. You're always welcome on. All right.
Yes, thank you, Dan. Thanks. Take
All right,
care.
brother. Have a good one, man.
Have a good one. Bye.
So yeah, listen, guys. This guy definitely knows his ball. Always enjoyed talking to my guy Prince right there, man, from the Philippines, tapping in from across the world. We're worldwide, baby, worldwide, and this how dedicated Laker fans are, right? They're watching from all across the globe and taking in this awesome summer league basketball. It's been pretty entertaining overall. Now, this game wasn't entertaining, but it did have those crazy dunks, man, crazy dunks. One by Maxwell Lewis, that was nice. Took the double team off the dribble, long stride, and then finished at the rim. That one was nice. And of course, LJ Figueroa with the best dunk of the summer so far, in my opinion, man. So, but what do you guys think, man? Go ahead and drop your comments in the comment section below. I seen somebody trying to come into the video chat, but they didn't have a webcam. Can't do that because there's a lot of trolls. So I'm sorry. Yeah, I couldn't accept your. I couldn't accept you onto the show if you don't have a webcam. But I'll say this. This Laker team has a lot of potential. I don't know if you guys watched the Gabe Vincent interview earlier today on the what's the name of the podcast with I forgot what the name of the podcast was, but listen, even Lakers players feel really good about the roster. I don't know if you guys heard RJ talking about our potential that we have on this team. We're extremely deep. He likes us as the third best team in the NBA, not just the West. So that tells you how good of an offseason we've had. And we could cap it off with somebody like my guy Prince just mentioned. Christian would be phenomenal. Even a Biombo, I would not mind a player like that. Anybody you guys have on your minds? Yes, JJ Redick's podcast. Yes, sir. Thank you. Let's see here. Jalen Hood-Schifino gonna have to find his confidence and be demanding. He's got plenty of time to develop. There really is no sense of urgency for that young guy because this is not a rebuilding team. Even if he finds his confidence and he plays perfect basketball, he's not going to get a lot of PT. So it's better that he makes all his mistakes early in his career. That way he can learn. And by the time that this team is more suited for him to come in, if he even ever that ever happens, there is a chance he could still get traded, right? But if that ever happens, hopefully, he works behind the scenes. We have a phenomenal coaching staff led by Phil Handy, the handyman. So he's got a golden opportunity to get better, in practice and training camp, and when nobody's looking. And that way, when it's finally time to tug on his cape and it's time for him to come on the court, then he'll be ready to go. That is what makes me excited about these young Bucks, is that there's no pressure like there was on the Lonzo Balls, on the Brandon Ingrams, to prove themselves when we were rebuilding, right? So these guys are coming in pressure free, and I think that's actually going to help them. My guy Braden, he said, Dan, can you give us your starting lineup as of right now for our Lakers? All right, so my starting lineup for the Lakers, what I hope it will be, I'll give you two. I'll tell you what I hope it'll be and what I think it will be. So first, let me give you what I think it will be. I think it'll be D'Angelo Russell, Austin Reeves, LeBron James, Rui Hachimura, and Anthony Davis. And that's a really good starting lineup as well. I like it, right? But I much prefer somebody doing the dirty work down low for Anthony Davis so he can save it for the offensive end and he doesn't have to fully focus on defense and rebounding. So my starting lineup would be D'Angelo Russell to start off, Gabe Vincent if D'Lo starts off shaky, right? But let's just go with D'Lo for now. Shooting guard, Austin Reeves. Small forward, LeBron James. Power forward, Anthony Davis. And at center, I'm hoping for Christian Wood. If he's not there, I'm going to try Jackson Hayes. See if he can slide into the JaVale McGee role, right? He's young. He's spry, 23 years of age. He's got a high motor. One of the quicker centers in the NBA who love to run the floor. And I think that would really thrive on the offensive end with guys like Austin who are lob threats. Guys like LeBron James, obviously one of the most cerebral players of all time. Even AD playing that big man game. And he will also be able to help us clean up the glass. So that is what I would do if I was the Lakers personally. But I'm not mad. They got a plethora of different combinations to throw out there that they could tinker with, right? So I'm not mad at all if they decide to go with a different starting lineup. It's as long as it works, right? I'm the type of fan that I want to see whatever works. Keep doing that. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. However, if we start off to slow starts and we struggle and this and that, then we worry about switching it up. And by the way, just got a little Twitter update right here by Alex Michelson, who says Max has been the story of the summer for the Lakers. Jovan Bua from the Athletic says Max Christie has likely worked himself into the regular rotation. He said take up that backup shooting guard or small forward spot, even potentially start if he continues on this ascension. There you have it. And I mentioned this yesterday on Around the League, all right? A lot of people didn't have him getting minutes, but I did say I can see him being the backup right away based off of how awesome he was. Now, obviously, it has to continue into training camp and preseason, but this is why I made that point yesterday that I could see him being the backup right off the bat because I don't see anybody better than him there at the moment, and he's kind of taking leaps and bounds. I also think that's the reason they didn't play him tonight. You don't want to risk an injury. I think that little quad contusion or whatever hip contusion he had was something minor, right? It wasn't something major, but that is great news to hear, man, that the front office thinks highly of Max because, remember, we drafted him just last year. The kid is only 20 years of age, and they're already thinking of potentially starting him. He must really have impressed as he did us, the front office. So that's very encouraging to hear. I love the youth movement. Now, I don't see where he would start. Would it be Reeves and him in the backcourt? Because that would be a crazy combination that we haven't even thought about, right? And I'm not opposed to it if he earns it, but still, if that happens, I think then you have to trade D'Angelo because we'd be having too many guards. If Max Christie takes that leap where he starts earning starter minutes, now I really think you have to think about trading D'Angelo Russell because it'll be a disservice to your team if you have a disgruntled player out there, feeling like, why am I coming off the bench for a second-round pick from last year or something like that, right? We don't want any ego trip in this season. But, again, my prediction is he will be the first backup to Austin Reeves off the bench. Kind of, Austin Reeves kind of took the slot of Russell Westbrook that he had last couple of years where he's starting. And now without Dennis Schroeder there and without, Lonnie Walker, there's major minutes for Max Christie to absorb there. And yes, I know we still have Gabe Vincent, but ideally you want him backing up D'Lo and you want Max Christie backing up Austin Reeves, right? But I like it. I really like it, man. It should be exciting. next summer. It's a good topic of conversation to be had. My guy said Miles Turner to the Lakers. Depends what the asking price is. If you can get Wood for veteran minimum, I'm good with it. I'm good with that because Miles Turner's you're gonna have to give up a lot more for Miles. But remember, again, the interesting thing here is that D'Angelo Russell did not have a trade clause, right? A no trade clause in his contract. So anything could happen depending on how the fit goes to start the season before the trade deadline. So keep an eye on that as well. Now, I love these questions, though. Y'all bringing it for sure. It is Phone Call Friday, so if y'all want to tap in, definitely you need a webcam, though, to come on live. We had my guy Prince bless the channel not too long ago. So for sure, if anybody wants to tap in, go ahead. If not, that's cool, right? It is late at night. Not a lot of people want to show their face late at night. I understand. He said Hodge is on a two-way. Relax. Wait, who are you telling to relax? Yeah, who are we telling to relax over here, man? He said Hodge, Swider, and Castleton are two ways at the moment. I would subtract Swiders and give it to LJ or to Alex Fudge, one of these defensive-minded players, because you're really not going to have a future with the Lakers if you can't guard a parked car. And that's the problem with Cole Swider. Anytime he's out there on the floor, yeah, he gives you spacing, but he doesn't give you zero defense. He doesn't give you rebounding. He doesn't give you high energy. He gives you a little bit of effort, but that's as much as he can give you, right? So that's a disappointing thing about Swider is he doesn't seem like an NBA player right now. Now, can that happen? Can that switch up? And, can he eventually make that leap to NBA player? Then sure, maybe. We'll see. By the way, if you guys are coming on here and you don't have a webcam, guys, you will not be in the studio, man. Sorry to tell you all that. I had too many trolls on this channel when I had the phone call Fridays back then, and we found a way to eliminate them because they're cowards. They won't show their face, right? You weren't talking to me. Okay, I thought so. I was like, I'm super calm, fam. I know we took the L, but yeah, I'm as good as we can be, man. If you can't defend, you're not a Laker. Yeah, especially with this coaching staff. Listen, bottom line is Darvin Ham has stressed that defense and having that dog in you are the two things you need to get playing time on this roster, right? Defense, you have that dog in you. You might have an opportunity and a chance at PT. Other than that, don't even try it, right? Don't even try it. Thoughts on the dunk? Guys, I was going crazy about that dunk. For real, I was going really crazy on that dunk. That's the dunk of the Summer League right there, fam. That is the dunk of the Summer League. I love it. All right, we got another guest here on Phone Call Friday. What's up, Dante? How you doing, bro?
What's up, Dan?
How you doing? Glad to have you on, man. How you feeling about Summer League? Talk to me.
I was not expecting the ending. I was not expecting it at all, especially this game. I wasn't expecting such a horrible performance.
Right. Absolutely, man. It is what it is. You know what? When players haven't played together really, and all of a sudden you lose your best player like Max Christie, I think that discombobulated the team, unfortunately, right? You're running your offense through two players, right? Through Max Christie and obviously through Castleton, and we lost one of our pillars. But we got to give credit to Memphis. They did their thing. They're trying to get revenge for the regular season team that got whooped in the playoffs. So I'll take the trade off, man. Anybody catch your eye from the Young Bucks?
Man, all of them caught my eye.
Yeah.
All of them, they have a bright future ahead of them. I mean, let's not be too harsh on them. They're just young rookies. We give them a chance. Watch how they're going to be in their prime soon before anyone in this Laker family knows it.
Yeah. Lakers draft extremely well. I like both of the rookies as well, Jalen Hood and Maxwell. What I meant by caught your eye was like, is there anybody that's not on the roster that you think deserves a spot? Like maybe Alex Fudge or LJ Figueroa or just anybody at all that caught your eye like that in that sense.
Maybe Alex. Give him some room. Give him some time to play to let him shine.
Yeah, what do you like about Alex? He's 6'9" power forward, athletic. What do you like about him?
He's a big. He can help us out on boards. He could be a backup. He could be our next backup.
Okay. So you got high praise for Alex Fudge. Now, I'll say this, man. I'm not sure if a lot of people will be able to get playing time because remember, we have a really deep roster right now that goes at least 10 deep in the rotation. At least right now, we're talking. Let's see if we can count them out. So obviously, you got LeBron, you got Austin Reeves, you got Anthony Davis. You got Gabe Vincent, you got D'Angelo Russell, you got Jared Vanderbilt. If I miss anybody, let me know, okay? Because I'm just trying to go off the top here. Obviously,
You got 'em all.
Max Christie, who's going to be in that rotation, hopefully. Let's see, who are the Jackson Hayes, Rui Hachimura. That's 9 deep already. And then let's see, I know I'm missing somebody. I can't quite put the finger on it, but I know I'm missing somebody. Of course, you got Jalen Hood and all these other youngsters as well. But yeah, that's like a 10-man rotation right off the top. So when we think about getting playing time, a lot of these guys not going to get playing time right off the bat. But what they can do, bro, in my opinion, is develop right behind the scenes, work out, especially if they're in the G League two-way contract, they can go up and down, as far as back and forth. And oh yeah, Vanderbilt. I don't think I mentioned Cam Reddish. There you go. I know I was missing one. Cam Reddish, Terrion Prince. That's already what, 11, 12 deep? Bro, we are deep this season. Now let me ask you this. Let me ask you this, bro. From the new guys we acquired in the offseason, that's obviously Terrion Prince, Cam Reddish, Jackson Hayes, and Gabe Vincent. Who is your favorite acquisition this summer that you think will make a nice impact?
Mr. Prince himself. I've been keeping an eye on his highlights.
Yeah, Terrion Prince. Yeah, he's nice. He's 6'8" forward, two-way defender, man. I like him for sure. That's a good pick. I think he's going to get probably the – let's see. I don't want to cap here. Between him and Gabe, I think those are the two that are going to get the most minutes from the newcomers for sure. What about the young guys, man? Between Cam Reddish and Jackson Hayes, which one of those two young guys you think will actually make a dent this year? If you had to pick one only.
Oh, this is a difficult one. I like both of them. Yeah. I don't know. I like Jackson Hayes. He's young. He's athletic.
Oh, for sure. 23 years of age, same age as Cam Reddish. But we do need more production from the center possession. So I agree. With you, man. He's intriguing for sure. It'll be fun to see him out here catching lobs, man, from King James. All right, final question, brother. Final question for you. Talk to me about LeBron James. He's heading into year 21. A lot of people thinking this is the year he declines.
Oh, this is the year he's gonna ball out. He's gonna ball out like he never left.
Okay. I like that. We got a confident young buck in the chat, man. That's what's up, bro. That's what I like to hear. Listen, a lot of people, they fear, and Father Time is coming eventually, but LeBron's just so smart. I agree with you, man. I think he's gonna ball out. Now, do you think he's gonna be the best player on this team moving forward?
He's gonna be the best player in this team. He's gonna help us out. We're gonna win our 18th title. LeBron will get his 5th ring.
Yes, sir. I love it, man. Dante coming with the fire, confidence here today. Thank you so much for tapping in, brother. I appreciate you, man.
No problem.
All right, bro. Tap in anytime.
All
right. Peace. Yeah, listen, man. I love his confidence. Listen, I love the young guy's confidence. LeBron James, to me, is a huge question mark. Not because I know he's not obviously he's capable of dominating, but I talked about it on Around the League. If y'all haven't checked out that episode, definitely do so. But my hot take was that I would like him to take a backseat on the offensive end and just focus on facilitating and defense this year. I think that'll make our team so much better. And if we can let Austin Reeves, Rui, and AD dominate offensively, I think we'd be better off. And then obviously in the postseason when we need him the most, I think that's when he'll sneak up on people. But I love it. I love the confidence, man. Obviously, LeBron James is just built different. If this was any other player, man, we'd be like, damn, it is year 21. And you know what I'm saying? But it is LeBron James. So he has not taken a backseat to anybody his whole career, even as a rookie. If you guys remember when he came in with Larry Hughes and Drew Gooden, and I think Carlos Boozer. I'm not sure if Carlos Boozer was there. But, he had to earn the respect of his peers, and he did that in his rookie season. So that just tells you of his greatness. All right, final questions, guys. Final questions. Go ahead and shoot them in the chat. I will answer as many as I can before I get off really quick. Just want to give a major shout out to my sponsorship, Prize Picks, man. They're one of the main reasons we keep the lights on and we keep it going all summer long. So if you guys are interested, promo code is on the screen, DTLF, of course. And, promo code DTLF gets you 100% deposit match on your first entries. So that's interesting right there, right off the bat. Give that a shot. He said, I think Wood is waiting to see what happens in Miami with Dame. Well, according to Portland, he might be waiting a couple of months, fam, because they're not looking to make any moves right off the top. You know what I mean? Like, they're looking for the best option. And what I think right now is happening is the league is playing a game of chicken. I don't think too many teams have offered too much, because Damian Lillard's agent is scaring him off, talking about he's not going to report a training camp. He only wants to be in Miami. But if any team calls his bluff and saying, well, we tried for him, he's stuck with us. You know what I'm saying? If they call his bluff, they might get an offer there that may entice them to move him elsewhere. And so just keep an eye out on the Damian Lillard situation. That's going to be interesting here moving forward. Thoughts on Kai Soto? I haven't seen too much of his game. I know he's a big man with a soft touch around the basket, but I haven't seen too much to comment on his game like that. I know he's a fan favorite in his home, and you know, and for his country. But yeah, honestly, I couldn't really comment on him, and I'd be doing you a disservice by giving you a misleading breakdown of Kai Soto. I only comment on what I know. So yeah, how about you give me your thoughts on Kai Soto? That'd be great. I'll read it out loud. Prince says, my favorite new acquisition are Cam and Jackson, and I wonder if we can get a quality assistant coach to replace the ones we lost. Man, I think that's it for the coaching staff. I think they already acquired who they did, brother, and I think that's who we're going in with. We recently got what was the name of the guy we got, man? Recently, he was a player not too long ago. He reminds me a lot of Terrion Prince because of the hair. What was the name of this guy, man? I already forgot, but I think he's the replacement to Miles Simons. The one we recently got was a player not too long ago. Also very familiar with Darvin Ham coaching staff. Damari Carroll. Thank you, Damari Carroll. Yes, he's the new assistant we acquired. And let's see how he does. He wasn't coaching this summer league, so we don't know much about Damari. I really haven't been paying attention to his, to what type of coach he is. But hopefully, we do all right. Because Miles Simons was a beast on the sidelines. He did a tremendous job with the young guys at the G League, especially the Las Vegas Summer League. And all of that, right? So that was a pretty good loss right there. But yeah, Damari Carroll, we'll see what type of replacement he is moving forward. But that's going to wrap it up for me, guys. Thank you so much for tapping in. I got you guys covered all summer long. Don't go nowhere. Make sure you guys hit that like and the sub button, as well as the post noti bell, because we got some content coming. I definitely got some stuff coming all summer long, year long, and as well as breaking it down with DTLF. That's become a new thing. You guys definitely like that. So I'll be breaking down some of the new acquisitions and how they fit, as well as, what I saw tonight from this game. So thank you guys. Appreciate y'all. Again, LJ Figueroa, man, shout out to him for having just the dunk of the summer. All right. Nobody's going to top that one. I don't think so. I mean, this dude, he climbed to heaven to reach down for that thing. But I loved it. I'll see you guys here real soon. All right. Keep it locked. Peace out.